Hello everyone and welcome back to the crypto channel. Rich is making another movie about XRP today. So I hope everyone is having a great day today, no matter where they are in the world. We are going to talk about XRP. This is the one-day picture again. We're at 314 right now. XRP went down to 305 and then went back up. But see what's happening with XRP now. Every quarter, every dime, and every 50 cents, XRP moves. Then I'll wait for XRP to start moving in dollars. That will also happen in the end. I also got to talk about how the channel hit another important point, 1,000 members, and I want to thank all of you. As for when I first started this channel, I think that anyone who was watching is probably now making more money than they did when they first started. This is true for all utility-based coins like XRP, XLM, HBAR, and more. We are still getting started too, if you're new to the channel. We still have a long way to go. In this run, you'll still make a lot of money if you buy XRP for around $3. The run hasn't even begun yet. That's not known by many. As we keep seeing people say, oh, old season's not going to happen this time. Yes, the whole season is coming, but you have to get through the dips first. There is still a long way to go. And for many people, the next few months will be the most important of their lives. In crypto, things can change very quickly. All of a sudden, your investment will grow 5 times its value, and then it will grow 10 times its value. Even so, I still can't believe there are 80,000 members. I remember that when I first started this show, I had no idea that I would still be doing it. And that was the worst time in crypto 2022, and everything was going down at FTX and Luna. Additionally, everyone was unhappy with crypto in general. Back then, most people were also getting out of crypto at a loss. You made it to this point though, and look how well things are coming together now. People back then would say things like, oh man, that's decades away when we talked about a digital dollar. Perhaps in 2025, the digital dollar will be made public. I can't thank you all enough for being a part of this journey. The coin will be safe. We still have a long way to go, as I said, but things will also be very unstable this week. Today is the first day. Today is the day that the White House will make its digital asset report public, and that could be great for utility-based cryptocurrencies, depending on what the study says. It might also be good for Bitcoin. They're going to include Bitcoin for sure because they want to keep the Bitcoin story going. They want to keep it going for as long as they can. Also, everyone is watching the Fed today to see if their choice will shake up the world's markets. It's time to go if the Fed lowers interest rates. I think the market will stay the same if he doesn't change the rates, most likely going to move sideways with a small dip before moving back sideways. I think crypto will take off if he lowers interest rates, and that would be amazing beyond words. It would be the time we've all been waiting for. The price of XRP changes every day more than it did when we first bought it. It's crazy to think about how far we've come. Because of this, I'm getting too excited about XRP. Alex Cobb said this. That's also what I said at the start of this movie. I remember that XRP would go up and down by a half cent over the course of 2 days. Then all of a sudden, it would start to break out and go up 4 cents. And everyone thought this was it. Here it is, the moment we've all been waiting for. XRP would drop again, and people would get angry right away. That's what people who hold XRP have had to deal with for years. Your friends will tell you that all you did to get rich with XRP was buy a coin and wait for it to happen. Think about everything you've been through. You are investing money in XRP and letting it sit there for a long time while it doesn't move. That's really annoying. People learn the most about waiting from XRP because you can wait for anything if you can wait to hold XRP. But when it does start to break out, everyone you've ever talked to about XRP will call you to ask about it when prices hit $5 or $10 or more. You'll say, well, you should have bought back when it was 50 ccs when I told you about it. Even if they don't want to hear it right now, when it's $3, wait until it's more than $10. For more than just XRP, they'll want to know everything they can about it. It's ADA, HBAR, XLM, ALGO, IOTA, QNT, and XDC. These are the cryptocurrencies that will be used in a new financial system. If you don't keep any of them, you will quickly fall behind. That's still not clear to some people. Everyone still believes that things will happen many years from now. Everyone is still sure that it will all happen in 2030. You can see it coming together now, though. Things that used to be impossible, E2C, are now happening right now. Listen to this too. ADA will do 100 times to 1,000 times better than Bitcoin. Pay attention to what Charles Hoskinson says below, and this is true for all cryptocurrency that is based on a useful idea. Oh, why not just switch all of your ADA to Bitcoin? It's like, okay, so each of us can make less money. Do you still think ADA will do better than BTC in the future? Yes, because Bitcoin can only go so far. How about to 1 million? That's right, it's a 10x. ADA can go 100 times or 1,000 times. Guys, we're not second-class citizens over this. Cardano does a lot more than Bitcoin. That's because Bitcoin DeFi makes it likely that it will become the Bitcoin return layer. There will be a big halo around it because of that. Because of how Midnight was launched, partner chains will bring plane drops to ADA almost every year. In other words, you're making the case for keeping ADA. It's like getting Night coins if you hold ADA. Night could become a $10 billion brand right away, and 50% of the goods will be given to people with ADAs. Charles is also right. Really, think about it. Just how much money are you making from investing in Bitcoin right now? Maybe you get a 2x during this run, which means you're very optimistic that Bitcoin will go above 200K. However, what do you hope for in the long run? If you buy now, you might get back 10 times what you put in. All of these utility-driven cryptocurrencies are expected to do 10 times their value because they have real-world uses. That's right, these tokens could be used to send money or value anywhere in the world. As time goes on, Bitcoin will slowly fall behind as we move into the digital age. Over time, it will lose more and more of its value. You might also start to see XRP as a way to store value. If you want to save money, you might want to think about XLM. When something happens in the real world, Bitcoin prices tend to drop. The price starts to drop fast. There's no way that will happen with these utility-driven cryptocurrencies once the price of all of these cryptocurrencies, though, are better investments right now than Bitcoin because they are used for useful things. As I said at the start of the movie, XRP is still worth about $3.14 right now. Today, though, is going to be big. We have to wait and see what happens with Jerome Powell and the White House report on the reserve. I hope Powell brings down rates. In that case, it will be game on for all cryptocurrencies, not just XRP. All of these cryptocurrencies are going to start to appear one after the other. But as I said, there are 80,000 members. I'm still shocked by this. Without a doubt, I am, and I thank you all so much. I value the time you spend with me every single day very highly. Also, I'm just a guy who likes to talk about crypto and wish you all the best on your trip. But at the same time that I keep you upbeat, you bring me joy. They don't want to hear about crypto when you talk to people who aren't into it. People who work in crypto love hearing about it. They want to know what's going on with their coin right now. They'd like to know how much money this run will bring in. Some of the statements that are being made right now do seem unlikely, but they're not as unlikely as you think. Late today, I'm going to make a movie about XRP, and I'll show you in that movie why we might be going to 3 digits in this run. I still think we'll make more than $50, and I'll explain why. But you know what? Anyone who has ever doubted XRP, XLM, HBAR, or any of these cryptocurrencies is about to be shown to be wrong. They want to see how fast the prices of these coins can change. It's also not based on market cap or our past cycles. If you don't already own these coins, I think that once their prices are driven by their usefulness, you'll wish you could go back in time and buy them then. People will talk about this run for years to come. You all remember how the market was 2 or 3 years ago. People will wish they could go back and buy before the president was even chosen in November. It looked like nothing would ever get better because everything was going in the wrong direction. Our government is now pro-crypto and things are getting better, but we still have a long way to go. If you buy XRP right now, the price is still much lower than it should be. You're getting a good deal on QT right now if you buy it. Not worth as much as they should be, HBAR, XDC, and XLM. But now is the time to pack your bags because investment in crypto is about to get very exciting over the next few months. You won't want to keep your money in one place for too long. I can't wait to share that time with all of you. Thank you all again for being on this trip with me. But until then, be patient, stay excited, and let's all get rich together. That being said, I'm going to end this film. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks to all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Good night.